See if anybody else comes on here to talk to me. I'm going to work on this. You can see my pieces. I don't want to talk too loud. I'll wake up my honey because he's still in bed. And it is 4:20 in the morning here. And I couldn't sleep, so I got up. Got up a little while ago. I've been cutting and sewing blocks. Good morning, Kim. Could you not sleep either? You just want, I've been up for a little while. Just couldn't sleep good tonight. So I just decided to see if anybody else was up. I'm going to close out this other channel I got playing in the background for now. Just me and you, Kim. Nobody else. How you been? You been feeling okay? My youngest and her children will be here Wednesday. Then her husband will be here later. So y'all have a big Thanksgiving planned. Let's see. That goes to the next set. Don't need them right now. I'll put them over there. So this next row, I really ought to go back to bed and see if I can get a couple hours sleep before time to get up. I know. As soon as I get this block made. Made a little cloth book for the youngest grandson. I've been too busy during the day to get any sewing done. Have to do it at night. Morning, Rhonda. I couldn't sleep, Rhonda. So I'm just up. I couldn't sleep, but I could sew. Just like I titled the stream. This will only be the second block of this I made. They were giving me a little bit of trouble. Not making them, but sorting the fabrics to them. And what did y'all do yesterday? It's yesterday because it's already today, ain't it? I couldn't either. Oh, you're in Texas. I think I'm tired. I don't think I'm real talkative. So y'all just have to talk to each other. Maybe I should have tried to go to bed instead of do a live stream. And then I can't talk too loud because I don't want to wake up Terry. There's 2 or 3 more of you in here. We don't have a big crowd. But is all of your family in Texas with you, Rhonda? Did y'all all go to Texas? Or will you be back for Thanksgiving? Good morning, Denise. No. I went to bed maybe for an hour last night. I couldn't sleep, so I've been up for a while. Let's see if I can start putting some of these together. The pieces are 6 by 6, so there's 36 different pieces. There's a bunch of them, ain't it? You'll be back in Yeah, I thought maybe you would be. What am I making? I wish I knew. On the family group page, they've already named off all kinds of things. And oh, I messed one up. I'm going to have to rip one out. I got to get my seam ripper. It's too late at night. I'm making mistakes. Let me fix that. Where's my seam ripper? Thought I had it once tonight already. Well, where's it at? I found it. Okay, where'd the piece of I was going to rip out? Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. Look at that. That's not right. Gotta fix it. Thought I could sew. I may be getting too tired to sew. Yeah, hey Denise. I'll get it turned. I'll get it turned right. Oop, drop that. Put that right there. I might need it again. Scissors wouldn't cut it. You having Sunday? Oh, I don't think I could do it today after being up, after not sleeping during the night. I don't think I could handle guests because I probably won't be worth a dime after a while, will I? But if you can't sleep, you can't sleep, though, can you? I said I won't be worth a dime today. Put this one back over here where it goes. I just sew that one on there. The very center of the block. I know. I just hate to just lay there because I wasn't sleeping, and I got to thinking, well, I could get up and sew just a little bit and do a little marking and cutting, and that's what I did. And I made one block. See this one? Isn't that gonna be pretty though? My little block. Put that back up there. That's the one I made tonight. All right. But now that it's time to get up, I think I'm going to be getting tired. Well, I think there's 10 of you up. Hello to the 10 of you that can't sleep. Yeah, I figured if I got on here, maybe they'd make me sleepy. Making these out of that walk on the prairie fabric. Oh, Kim gonna go back to bed. I don't blame you, Kim. I don't blame you at all. You get some rest. I'm just here for all you others that can't sleep. If you can sleep, you better be sleeping. It's 2:30 and you're awake. You're awake too? I know. I like to sleep. And it's 4:30 here. I don't know why I couldn't sleep. It's a gnat. But flying in my face. You sit here with me, I'll put you to sleep since I'm being so quiet and not a yakking. I'll be real quiet. Maybe you can go back to sleep. But can you make heads or tails out of that? I don't know if I can or not. Maybe I can get it figured out. Low magnesium. Is that what it is? Is that why we can't sleep? Well, I've got some magnesium around here. Maybe I need to take some. And I've got a magnesium spray, but I don't use it like I ought to. So one on this side. I think my back's tired. Been sitting in this hard chair all night instead of laying in the soft bed. But I've not had time to sew during the day either. Heard the rooster crowing a little while ago. He got up early. I'm yawning. Maybe I'm getting sleepy. I thought I'd try to do a little bit on this block before I did try to go to sleep. It's going to be part of my blog. Good morning, Nancy. I'm making that block like that back there. It's another unfinished project, is what it's going to be. Keep having insomnia. I might get something little bit done on it. Do you always get up so early, Nancy? Or could you just not sleep either? So one on this one. Now, my middle section's done. These other pieces done. I see 3 of you. 3 of you is all that's up. You get up usually pretty early. Well, me too, but I think I've been up most of the night. So Nancy and Rhonda, I don't know, and maybe there's 4 of you. So Lemon and Denise, that's probably all that's in here right now. So this last one here. Yeah, I got my 3 little sections done here. You can sew them together. A lot of work for just a little old bit block, ain't it? Well, you'll have a good time at the first birthday party. That sounds like fun. So happy birthday to your grandson. Morning, Joy T. One more section. There's that part. Let's put this one on there. Then I'll have one more block made. Turn it this way. Oh, I cut out some of that walk on the prairie fabric. I made one block. That's it, Joy T. But I'm mixing them all up, so they're all going to be kind of different. This will be my second block. Five of you. 5 early birds. Or night owls 1. Now, I need to press it, but now I've got 2 blocks. Get that off there. See, there's 2 of them now. First there was 1, now there's 2. Let me put them back up here. Do you hear my rooster? Well, I don't need that there. Need to press it. Decide what colors I'm going to use on the next one. I like it. It's kind of country looking, isn't it? Lots more to go, though. Let's see. I could take them over there and sew something with them. See what I want here. I've got pieces every place. Oop, drop my scissors. I think I'm going to put these here with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to count them, so I'll get just the right number. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Well, 8 of them, right? Isn't that right? I think that's right. I'm just making these half square triangles. I see it's that Walk on the Prairie by Ryder Blake's, the fabrics. And I think they're pretty, and I wanted to make something out of them. Look. Remember which pieces go where. Getting the color combinations wrong. Good morning, Kathy Jackson. Some of y'all are starting to wake up. Man, I've been on here 30 minutes. Took me 30 minutes to sew them pieces there together. And I've been working on them for hours already. Awful lot of little pieces. Because all them little blocks are 2.5 inches. So they're pretty small. Oh, you've been at work. Well, see, you couldn't sleep either, Kathy. I couldn't. Scoot some of this stuff back. Y'all should see this mess here. It's just a mess. I don't know how I figure out anything. I don't. Scoot some of them back. This white one's laying here, so I'll just draw a mark before I pick it up and move it. Finally came downstairs to make coffee. I know, sometimes you just get up, don't you? When you can't sleep, you just get up. And I know when I lay there in bed and I disturb my husband when I'm just tossing and turning. I should have stayed in bed, but I got to thinking, well, I could come up here and sew on this just a little bit. Now I need to press them. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to draw some lines on my stack of white ones here. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's a mess is what it is. Don't you hate it when you draw them lines and you get them off just a hair and they don't work right? One little slip. You go put another log on the forehead in a minute too. I'm not going to talk loud. I'm going to be real quiet. Well, Wednesday's the big Thanksgiving day. Well, Thursday's Thanksgiving, but Wednesday's the cooking day. The cooking before Thanksgiving. And all my family's close, and we're going to Mama's house. Mama the other day, I'm kind of worried about Mama. There's nothing wrong with her, but she said the other day she dreamed about her mama. She said I've never dreamed about my mama. Makes me wonder if her mama ain't coming to help make her crossing over easier or something. But she said she dreamed about her and said she told my daddy's gone too. And she said she told my daddy, said, I've got to get up and go see if mama's covered up. Of course, my grandma, her mama was bedridden for several years before she passed away. She had strokes and stuff. And so she told daddy, woke up, she said, told daddy, I've got to go see if mama's covered up. Mama is 89 and a half. And she's pretty feeble right now. She's doing pretty good, but I can tell she's just getting weaker and weaker. I can tell. Y'all still awake? Oh, look at my eyes. I look like I need to go back to bed, don't I? I know. Haven't y'all heard though that your loved ones, when people pass, sometimes your loved ones come back to help escort you over to the other side? Haven't y'all heard that? It makes me wonder if her mama ain't coming to make her passing over easier. No, that's true too. But I mean, Mama's 89 and a half. She's lived a lot longer than some of us will probably will. So, yeah, I've heard of that too, Kathy. Well, she said she never dreamed about her mama before. You haven't? I've heard of that. I have. And even the hospice nurse that helped take care of Daddy before he passed, she told that. But it would make it easier to if you were going, it would be easier to know that your loved ones were waiting for you and taking you there, wouldn't it? Well, isn't that a comforting thought? I think it is. Nancy, I think my mom did that. She talked all about her dad. It would be comforting. Yeah, it would. Because it's never easy to see loved ones go. But I mean, that's just a fact of life. None of us going to live forever. And Mama's ready to go. I know she's saved and knows Jesus as her Savior, so I know she's ready to go. I know where she's going when she goes. Oh no, I'm not an only child. There was 5 of us kids. I've had one sister that's done passed, but then there's 2 other sisters and a brother and me still living. So no, I'm not an only child. I had a pretty big family. My husband was an only child. He was his mama's only son. And my grandma, mama's mama, she was a quilter. She made quilts. I don't know how many quilts in her lifetime she made, all with a needle and thread. Cut them out and sew them up by hand and quilt them by hand. My mama's not a quilter, but her mama was. It is, ain't it, Nancy? It is. It is comforting to think about that. Yes, I guess it was 6 years ago that Daddy passed away, her husband, and they had been married 67 years before he died. There was 5 of us kids too. I'm the youngest. Just how my sister in Florida left. It's sad to be alone here in North Carolina. Well, yeah, it'd be sad, yeah, to not have family around. Big families can be a mess too, though. Still fuss with each other when you're old age. You're still fussing with the siblings sometimes. Sometimes. Nancy, there are 8 of us scattered all over the U.S. All mine live here close. Could drive to any of them's house with just a few minutes' time. Strangers become family. Yes, they do. Yes, that's true. There's an awful lot of good people on these chats and that we become friends with that we'll don't know, might never meet some of them in life, but they're friends. and we all care about each other. Not yet. Not, but they've got it over there, and they're not really rushing it, but they will. I think they'll get it a running. Because they drug it, they put it on a trailer. His other grandpa had a trailer and put it on the trailer and hauled it over there. After Daddy passed away, that truck just got parked down in the away from the house, and so it only had, I think it was a 2002, and it only had like 112,000 miles on it, but it was just Daddy's farm truck. So if the rats ain't chewed up the wiring and stuff, I think they'll eventually get it fixed. Good morning. Oh, my birthday's done long past. But I had a good birthday, but it's all over and done. Heard my rooster. And that's Auntie Ellen. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. The GQUAT, and I forget what GQUAT means. And you know what? My grandma's name was Ellen. The one that Mama's been dreaming about, her name was Ellen. Terry's not so good at it, but the other grandpa can probably do more with it than Terry could. There's that one rooster that roosts on my front porch. I've got too many roosters. We need to have a pot of dumplings with some of them roosters. There's too many of them, and one of them won't go down to the chicken coop with the rest of them. Good morning, Shelley. 3 a.m. in California. It's 5 something now. I really ought to go crawl back in bed for an hour, hadn't I? Good friends become family, and family is everything. You was named after your grandma. Well, one of my grandma's name was Ellen. The other one was Corinna. One was Ellen and one was Corinna, and I knew both of them. And Ellen was the quilter. And Corinna, Grandma, well, I didn't call her Corinna, but I'm just saying that because that was telling y'all because that was her name. But she could sew, but Grandma was the one that loved to make quilts, Grandma Ellen. And Shelley, have you visited with us before? Or is this your first time in our little chat? This is just a pop-up chat this morning because I couldn't sleep. So I just decided I'd do something constructive other than lay there and toss and turn. And I'm so quiet this morning, I'm going to put everybody back to sleep. Maybe that'd be a good thing. Garden, you tell me that every time, and I forget that. You tell me that, and I forget every time. And when I look at it, it reminds me of goat. And I know it's not goat, but I'll forget again. I know I will. But y'all see what she says: garden, quilt, and art show. Garden. Garden, Quilt, and Art Show. Garden and Art Traditions. Yeah, traditions. Okay. Oh, let me see what that was. Well, over on the family chat, one of my sisters was up and she typed good morning in the family chat. It's her new title. One of my grandmas quilted and one loved to cook and garden. And both my grandmas were just plain old country women, though. There wasn't nothing fancy about them. Ain't nothing fancy about me or any of my family. Oh, I love my featherweight. Need to get a little service job on it, I think, but I still love it. She's still sewing. Most of the time she's not cantankerous, but every once in a while she can. Every once in a while she can be cantankerous. Well, this little stack went down and this little stack's growing. I don't think I like doing this part. Not when there's a lot of them, but I hate trimming squares too. But it all has to be done, don't it? And every one of these have to be trimmed, squared up and trimmed. I think I'm just yawning again. Is it time to get up or is it time to go to bed? Spa day, yeah. I'm gonna take it for a spa day. No, when she was serviced last, so I don't use it. I know mine's a needing it bad. Both of them. I know you're supposed to service them pretty often, and I sew with it. I put lots of hours in on this one, so I know it's time, past time. I was shown how to do it, but I just do not do it myself. Even the motor part here over here, you got to take some grease and put in it. But I do keep it clean and keep oil in it most of the time. Just oiler and user. You can learn to clean a featherweight yourself. I do most of my own service now on my featherweights. Yeah, you have to take the oil out of it and put the grease out of it and put some more grease in this motor part though. And I don't have the grease to do that. Well, I talked to y'all. I won't even say I talked to you, but I've been running this live stream for an hour. So I think I'll sign it off and go crawl in bed with my husband and see if I can go back to sleep. See if I can sleep for at least an hour. Like I told y'all, I won't be worth a dime today because I've been up about all night. Roscoe woke up. I'm going to take him downstairs and out and make coffee. Joy T, I'm going to have to sign off. By the time y'all start to get up, I'm going to go take me a nap. All right. I'll see y'all later. See y'all later today somewhere. I mean, in the stream. Good night. Y'all get a few more hours sleep if you can.